you that this has been like one of our best months ever in Media Firestorm, and it has to do with, and it's not us, it's you guys. You guys are having these incredible momentum, these incredible results. We've been gathering all these testimonial videos this month and sharing them with you so that you guys are inspired by watching what other people are doing, and you'll feel that energy because we get to hear the stories all the time, but having you guys record them and being able to share them now gives a, I don't know, just gives this whole new energy. And we are just, hopefully you guys are feeling it. We're feeling it. It's been incredible. What a month, right? What a month. And so going forward, and Ginny was supposed to be here, and she will be here going forward. She forgot to block this off of her calendar, and so she got herself double booked. So she might actually pop in before we're done. But I want you guys to know that Ginny really wanted to be here too, and so we're conquering and dividing today. So thank goodness for teamwork. But our goal, this is our very first celebration call that we've put on the calendar, and the reason for that is so that you guys will take some time to celebrate you and the effort and the work that you guys are doing. It's so important to celebrate these micro wins. Don't wait until it's the big win, but celebrate the micro wins that you are having on a daily basis. You guys are out there in the trenches. You guys are learning a new daily habit. You're, you know, refiguring out like what are those things you need to be focusing on as a business owner, and you're showing up for yourself every single week. And as business owners, like what are we, we're the crazy ones who are willing to work 100 hours so we don't have to work 40 for somebody else, right? We're the crazy ones who on entrepreneurial half day, right? It's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., right? And that's a half day for us, right? And so we are out there, out running around, running circles around everybody else. And so this is our opportunity to just show up for ourselves, but also to show up to celebrate each other. You know, when we first started Media Firestorm, we were not planning to build a community. That wasn't our focus. But by adding everybody into the school community, it created this sense of community, this camaraderie. You guys encourage each other, you hold each other accountable, you celebrate each other's wins, you answer each other's questions. And we're just super proud that we've created this safe place for you to take off that superhero mask and ask the real questions that it takes to grow your business. You know, what is the constraint? That's the one thing that once you get past your 30 days, that you come in every single month and you're like, what's the one thing that I could work on this next month that's the biggest constraint in my business so that I can grow, right? And by hyper focusing on just those simple things, those one or two tweaks that we can make are what's giving us the biggest traction, right? If you guys watch the Formula One movie, right? Smooth is fast and slow is smooth and smooth is fast, right? So just one or two things rather than taking on 30 different things and growing our business, but just focusing on those couple of things that are getting us over the finish line. So every month you get to come in, just celebrate. As we get better into this, we'll probably have like our afternoon media celebration cocktail, mocktail, right? We'll add some recipes, and we're gonna make it just a monthly celebration to come in. It's on the fourth Tuesday, no, sorry, the fourth Friday of the month, whatever time frame this happens to be for you. It's 4 p.m. Eastern time for me. But I just want to say welcome and congratulations, and just to celebrate you for what you have done this month. And so I just hope you'll just breathe that in. Even if that launch was like I just said yes to Media Firestorm, right? I decided to take a new leap of faith and direction and action for growing my business. Um, and you just showed up, right? So the very first thing that we want to recognize are our 30-day streaks. If you have done and completed the 30-day streak, I want you guys to just put a little, let's see, what should we put in the chat? Well, let's just put an S, right, for streak, right? If you have come through and you have shown up every day, did a daily post in the daily wins for phase one and completed 30 days, I want you to put a little S in the chat. so we can recognize. Is anybody here a Peloton user? Anybody have a Peloton? No, I'm just a crazy one. So they do streaks in the Peloton to encourage you to show up, right, and ride your Peloton every day. I'm currently on a 12-day streak, and I'm super excited. And every day I show up, they're like, "You're on a 12-day streak. You're on a well, it was a 10-day streak, and you're 11-day streak," and it's to encourage you to keep going. That 30-day streak of showing up and developing that habit and that daily focus of just getting booked on one podcast and sending one email, we have seen like we can track like those that have actually done the daily and the results that they're getting, they just go hand in hand, right? And we really only want you to come in and do one or two podcasts in um, applications or responses every day so that we can track and see what's working, right? We don't want you to come in and do 70 right out of the gate because what if it's not working? And then, now we've got to go back to the drawing board. So really it's that daily habit and that daily focus. And so we want to recognize Xanet, right, for doing her 30-day streak. Let me see some jazz hands, right? Come on, like be goofy with me, right? I'm a Disney girl. All three of my kids work at Disney. They did all work at Disney, so you just get goofy with me, right? Shannon, she has done her 30-day streak. In fact, I think she did two in a row. Am I correct? Right? She's like, I went back in and I'm going to do a second 30-day streak in a row. And just to create, because she came in, I need to tell you, if you haven't seen her testimonial video, no list, no product, right? She developed it once she got here. She came in as green as they come, and she did two 30-day streaks in a row. And so I just want to commend you for that. Carla, 30-day streak, right? You get it, right? And so let's give all of our little 30-day streakers, right? I'll hear our little jazz hands, right? So kudos to you for doing those 30-day streaks. Georges, you didn't do a 30-day streak when you started?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, then do you have an S in the chat?
Well, I didn't. I
You did.
just I was invited for a celebration thing. I think it was for the podcast, the 100 podcast. But
Yeah, so George's is just done. He has been a guest on 100 podcasts throughout using the Media Firestorm program in less than a year. So congratulations to
yeah,
George's, right?
thank you.
We're gonna put some like fun little certificates and things inside of the school community for you guys. But yeah, this is a huge deal. 100 podcasts. And so you guys will get a chance to like share and say a few words because I wanna give you guys that accolade. But we also want to talk about I actually have a couple of different awards to give out. And the first one is we're calling our Igniter Award. And this is really that epic fast start. Is Jason here? No, I don't see Jason. So Jason came right out of the gate. First three emails that he sent ended up enrolling new clients through his first three emails. And it was just so we're calling him our igniter, getting that epic fast start award. And this is why you guys, anything that you guys are doing, you guys can post it in the hashtag the ring the bell channel inside of school. You can post it anywhere, right? Like we'll take it wherever you guys want to post it, but it's really fun if you guys are just kind of like, I don't know, what else is happening? Oh, is Peter dropping? But Peter, is he still here? Oh,
So he had to.
he had to go. So Peter actually gets my Inferno award for the most podcast applications. I think he did like 70, right? Like pretty epic. So he's getting our Inferno award in recognition um, today. But you guys can post them in the Ring the Bell chats because you guys inspire each other. Right? I mean, it's kind of nice for us to know that what we're doing and helping us to get it dialed in, but really you guys showing up for each other is just huge. We have our Firestorm Award for, I think it was, let's see, most applications was Peter. Most interviews booked. Is Amanda here? No, she's not here. So she was our most interviews booked. I think she had like 36 interviews that were booked, which was pretty incredible. So hopefully these numbers are correct. And if you beat her, then just let me know. She also had the most enrolled clients. No, sorry, Shannon. Shannon. Shannon, you are our podcast, our no list legend is what we are calling you because she came in with no list and actually enrolled over 20 new clients in her brand new pilot program in 30 days, which is just absolutely incredible. And so I'm going to give you guys, because I just want you guys to just have just a moment, like on screen, on stage, to accept and recognize yourself. I want to thank the Academy, right, for all that you're doing. And so I'm just going to go just from the how you guys are on the screen, and if you don't want to say something, then that's okay too. But I hope you will. Just if you want to thank somebody, if you want to say something about the success that you've had, if you want to encourage others in the room, but just take 90 seconds, and I've got a timer, so you guys can take 90 seconds to talk about the success and the wins, and really just be here to say something fun or nice to each other or to yourself, right? And I'll start with you, Shanae.
It's been a really fun 2.5 months, I guess. I don't know. I've booked, I don't know, 30 some plus podcasts. I've recorded over 17. And I wish I had had the lesson we just had last an hour ago, like a month ago. But it's been really great. It's been a great experience. And yeah, and congratulations to everybody as well.
Okay, so you've been accepted on 30 and you've already recorded 17?
Mhm.
Sweet. Okay. All
I
right.
think
So
it's more than that. I think I've been accepted more than 30. Ginny has all those. I think it's like 36 or 37, but yeah.
okay.
But I've already recorded 17, probably 18, because I just recorded one yesterday. Yeah.
Sweet, 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 sweet. All right, all right. Jazz hands for Janae, right? These are epic numbers. I am loving this. All right, how about you, Miss Carla? Welcome to the stage.
Thank you. So I'm just completing my first month. And I actually really want to celebrate that I did the daily emails and have been applying. I've applied to 27 and I've got 9 bookings. Yeah, I just feel like I'm creating a habit and some momentum. I mean, not really getting quite the results that I'd hoped for, but I feel like there's tons of opportunity to shift and make that happen. So
Well, 30 days, 9 bookings in 30 days. And I also like you guys all have your own journey, right? And so I think sometimes we compare ourselves, right? And comparison will always steal our joy, right? Anytime we compare ourselves and our journey and our timing, like it has to be right for us. And so Carla, for all of us, we're never right where we want to be. We always like we just put such high expectations on ourselves. Like we beat ourselves up. But I want you to know, I see you showing up. I saw you show up for that 30 days and like just stay the course, right? If you plug into us, we plug into you. We will not let you fall. Right? Like I promise you, we like that's part of why we have you guys share your trackers with us because we are going up like behind you. Like who's not replying? Like we go after these podcasters. We're pretty aggressive. Like you guys need to get on it, or I'm taking you off of my list. And they get up. They're like, no, no, no. We'll book them. We'll book them. Right? Don't take me off the list. Right? Like you guys have to know. Like we are just committed. You guys show up, and we'll show up for you. And so, Carla, I just want to just give you kudos because I do. I see you showing up, and I see this getting ready to just open up the floodgates and take off for you.
thank you.
I love that. All right, Shannon, our no list legend. I like this is incredible what you have done with nothing. Right? You came
Yeah,
out, and
yeah.
I don't want to say nothing because I don't
No,
want
it
to
wasn't nothing, but yeah, I told him, I'm like, I don't have a big offer. I don't have a list, but it just forced me to get out from behind my computer screen with all of my content and actually go and talk to people about it. And I think I've been on 27. I have booked 30 something, but this week, just because of all of those connections I've made, I had 6 podcasts rolled in that I didn't apply for, just from people I've met. Like I went for an interview today and someone's like, "Oh, I have another podcast." I love talking, so it's like a perfect place for me. And I just have someone to talk to. But it's been really good for me in the fact that it got me past being scared. Now I'm just excited to go talk to people, and it helped me hone in on what my true message is. I came out, I help parents, empower parents to get their kids off screens. That's my whole goal. But as I was doing it, it led me to all these podcasters, and they asked me what I was doing for adults. And now I'm going to be coaching adults to give them their empowerment and their energy back from screens. So that only happened because I'm doing podcasts. So I love watching what everybody's doing and cheering you on. And I'm really happy to be part of this group. So thank you.
I am so excited for you. Okay, so 37 applications, 27 recorded, and then how many enrolled in your pilot program?
Oh, yeah. So I have this pilot program for coaching. And so I just picked up my phone and just started calling people in my phone. And I have 21 people in it already. So it's just been great.
I mean, for nothing. Like, look at this
Yeah.
woman go. And I think you are so, this is again why we wanted to bring you all together so that you guys can just see, like, we just need to get out of our own way sometimes, right? And take action. But you're doing it in a safe and supported space. So way to go, Shannon, our no list legend. Now you're gonna have a list, and then we'll have to name you something. Give you I give a different name. Yep. Jazz hands, right? Jazz hands. Thank you so much, Georges, for reminding me of that. You guys just are just tickling me pink. Miss Lori, welcome. Brand new, right? Brand new to Media Firestorm.
Yes, this is my second week, third week, maybe third week, second, 2.5 weeks maybe, but
It's
yeah,
all a blur.
yeah. But I've been booked on six podcasts already, which is, and I've recorded two yesterday. And yeah, I agree. I wish I would have had that call that we just did prior, because, prior to my podcast recordings yesterday, because we went down some rabbit holes and got way off track on stuff. And I'm like, oh, that was just a waste. But live and learn. And it's good. It's just good. One of them I thought was really good. One of the podcasts was really good. The other one was fun. It was a lot of fun, but it was just random talking, it was just kind of got way off topic, but that was fun. And then I've started emails, every single day, starting this week. And then I have all of next week's written. So I write them a week in advance and then pre-schedule them to deploy, just because to optimize my time and everything. So I've been really using the templates, which have been fantastic. Really using ChatGPT, honestly, to kind of recraft stories. Like it's my personal story, and I'll kind of I'll write my own email, but then I'll have ChatGPT kind of reorganize things or give me a creative point for the next email, that kind of thing, which does, one, help give me some ideas, but two, streamlines the writing process, which I do have to really kind of optimize my time, because I run a full service ad agency and I've got employees and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun. It's been really good. It is a lot of work, and I've been really committed though. I do spend 2 to 3 hours every day right now, just doing the podcast pitches, and then just, getting those emails crafted. But I love listening to what everybody else is doing, because I'm really learning from them. And the lead magnet thing was really helpful. Like I'm going to refine all that. So yeah, it's fun.
Oh
I'm
my
a
God.
talker too, Shannon. So I'm with you. I can talk all day long, just about anything.
It's why you guys make great podcast guests, right?
And I try to find like different topics, like, I do focus more on the business, like the category of business, but then I'm like, yeah, but I can talk about, faith, and I can talk about other things, just being a single mom, or entrepreneurship, or,
we're all very dynamic.
Everybody
very
has a story, right? Yeah.
Right. So a couple of things, right? As you guys are, I don't want this to be, we really only want you spending about 30 minutes a day
Okay.
on this process.
Well, Jamie said 33 hours.
Not on this. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
3 hours for your CEO time, right? Where
Okay.
you're focused on and you've got undisturbed time to build, to work in your.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But this process, and you guys will get faster, right? The more often you do
Yeah.
it, you'll get faster at it, and it'll be more streamlined. And then I love how Shannon, you guys are all going to hit a tipping point where people are going to start inviting you to just be a guest on their pod. They're like going to hear about you. Oh, you're a guest? Have you been on my show? Have you been on this show? You will hit a tipping point where the invitations come. I can't remember the last time I actually applied to be a guest on a podcast, and I still book 2 every week, right? So you do get into that space, but I've been a guest on 200 shows. It comes, right? It might be after 25, it might be 30, it might be 50, but that tipping point, or as Shannon did in 7, right? She's oh, she's like no.
27. It just
27,
started
right? After
tipping. We've been talking
27.
to all these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tipping point came. So, yeah, so all of this, right? We're in this learning process. We're learning together. We're learning the system. We're getting more comfortable with it, and we're finding time to like fit it into our day. But it should only take, once you get this dialed in, I only want it to be a 30-minute daily activity. And then once you finish your 30 days, because you're doing one a day for 30 days, then you could do it in a week, right? You're getting that Sunday email, you can look and book, and you just need to book your 2 podcast interviews for that week. So you'll front load it, right? Get them all in, stack up your calendar. But then once those 30 days are up, then you could just do it in once a week. You come in and book 2. Okay. All right. Okay. Is it Puskas?
Hoskus.
Pascas, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay.
Uh, all right, Pascas, how are you doing? What are you celebrating today?
I'm celebrating Dr. D.
Is she?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
there's.
Yeah, because we're a
That's
team.
right. Okay, okay, that's right. Fantastic. Well, Dr. D, what are we celebrating today?
So this is over my first month. I got derailed the last week because of the podcast, I got invited to speak on stage in Paris. So I've been working on that. So that I haven't done any more application podcasts for 7, 8 days. So I'm going to be honest there. But
All
this
right,
week,
so one lash with a wet noodle.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Well, this is over my 30 days. I think my numbers are 18 applied for, 13 or 14 booked for,
Yeah.
2 callbacks. They would like me to come back again, which is nice. Then I asked if I can count that, and you guys said yes,
Yes,
you can count that.
a
And
twofer. Boom,
yeah, the
boom.
twofer, yeah, so
Yeah.
I can do that. I'm like several of you that I didn't realize this could be so easy, in the sense it's the natural piece. I don't like doing social media, but this is very natural to shape a conversation, draw it in, because they do go all over, shape it, draw it in. And I look forward to this. The big thing I had a stall on is that Gen lead, and I missed this conversation, but Pascas was there. So that Gen lead is going to be very important. I do know that. So the celebration is then we just started our emails. So I'm going to say we just started them. We like them. We had some unsubscribes, which is a win. And then we had like 10 people that said, yes, I want to start getting your free gift. So those are our wins. Angel, I'll say the community is like one of the best I have been in. Would you guys, I've been in different masterminds, and they're not authentic, or they don't help you as much as they think or they mentioned they would. You guys do it the opposite. I got an impression that it would be once a week. I get extra. I mean, we get extra help as long as we make time for that. So I want to congratulate you and Jamie. Really appreciate that. That is just so encouraging.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Thank you for that feedback. We actually got school kind of gives you like how engaged like your audience is, your group is. And we have 40, like almost a 50% are plugging in and they're taking action and active every month in the group. And yeah, we love having these conversations. Like you guys are what we live for. It's so thank you. And I'm so glad that we're doing this, and we're doing this every month. And I want you guys to come back every single month. Let's celebrate those micro wins. Let's cheer each other on and show up for each other, because it isn't. I mean, I think, leadership does come from the top down, but we we're just like feeding off of you guys. Right? You guys are giving us the energy and sharing with us like how we can show up for you and what you guys need, and so yeah, we're getting this from you. We can only be as good because you guys show up. So Dr. D, thank you for that. Georges, what are we celebrating?
Well, lots of things, but I'm proud of, thank you I received the certificate. Thank you so much, 100 podcasts. I have to go with what Dr. D just said. I don't, I haven't experienced a better community than Media Firestorm. I said it from the get-go. But one thing that very few programs have is what I call a tripod. You have a methodology, you have the support and accountability, and that is what Media Firestorm gives you. And in my case, I was very coachable in terms of changing some of my URL and things like that. It turned out to be very helpful. I had a pretty hard, my company is still called like that, Quale Vita, which is in Latin for quality of life. I'm a holistic health coach. But anyway, back in the day, now this next week is my first year with Media Firestorm, and now I'm at a 122 podcast. It has been my venue for branding. It is just crazy. And then, if you have a good lead magnet, you always get new emails, which is really what it's all about. I started looking for anybody that would interview me. But little by little, when you get, the confidence, then you get more selective and you look stuff in your niche and things like that. And all of a sudden, you have somebody that tells you, do you mind if we do it again next week? So we can go forward with you got too much to share. So I've had situations where I have been interviewed by the same host 3 times, and then twice. Then I had the privilege to be interviewed by Angel, and I told her my goal of being a speaker. I mean, that just share my story and other things there. And so thanks to one question that I asked her, all of a sudden, from December of last year to this past August, I've been on more than 10 speaking gigs. And so it is crazy. And then you learn how to really close deals. I mean, Shannon, amazing. Wow, you're already making revenue so fast. But it is a process, and if you like what you're doing, man, it's all no excuse. You got the right place, the right community, and I cannot say enough about Jamie and Angel. These guys are legit. This is not just, oh, let's make money. It is something that's why they're doing so good. That's all I wanted to do. So I congratulate all of you for joining. And she left. The one that just started, she just left the meeting, I think. But yeah, keep it up. And Poskas, what do? You work with DJ, Dr. D?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you Greek by any chance, your background?
Yes, I am Greek, actually.
Okay, me too. I'm
Oh, wow.
Yorgos.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, but thank you for inviting me. I had this invitation yesterday, and I said, "Oh, I'll go for sure. I'll go."
Of course, I'm so glad that you did. This is our first one, so you guys are our betas and for showing up, and I'm just super glad. And look who came. Ginny is here. Ginny, we have gone through, everybody's been able to take the microphone, take the stage to share what they are celebrating and what results they've had this month. Xanet, 37 podcasts that she's been accepted on. She's already recorded 17. Carla's been doing the daily emails. She's been booked on 9 podcasts over the last 30 days. Shannon, of course, our no list legend, 27 recorded She's and enrolled 21 in her pilot program. Lori's already booked 6. Dr. D has booked 4. George's has been on 122 podcasts in the last year. I mean, this has been an epic celebration. Our goal here was to celebrate your micro wins that you guys are showing up. We had George's, Carla, Shannon, and Xanet all did the 30-day streak. So you can see like the results of the people showing up and what's happening and how that's tied in. But Ginny, is there anything you wanted to share?
I just love you guys. I just have to say, like, it lights me up so much to be working with all of you and to just, to just I just feel like we are getting just that, even that 1% better, like every day, right? I feel like every day another little piece clicks into place for us as we go along, and as we all work together and inspire each other. I just love to see you guys like helping each other too and lifting each other up. And you guys inspire each other so much. Like when you do share, and you might not even think it's a big deal, but like just the fact that you guys are like, yep, did another 2, like applied to another 2 podcasts today, right? I'm still doing it. It inspires everyone. So I love to see you guys really showing up, and then we can see how this accumulates over time. I mean, 120 podcasts, that's amazing. And then, and Shannon, guys, she just literally just did, like, she was just like 2 a day, just 2 a day, every day. That was just her cadence. And I think you guys can really feel how the cadence helps you. But I think also just, I love the energy that the community has right now. I just feel like everybody's like got this energy and we're moving forward, and it's just super fun.
Does anybody want to share anything else about, just anything else? George's.
Just one thing that really helped me. I used to be a CTO before I went through my experience. I went into health and wellness. And when Jamie and Angel talked about the CEO time, I was actually not doing that. I would spend a lot of time, looking at my emails and this and that. When I started doing that as a habit and it became a habit, I became more productive across the board, not just with, the goals here with the Media Firestorm. So that was a key, for me, was a key advice. And to date, I continue to do that. And in 3 hours, you get so much done, so much done. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, this has just been so much fun. Do y'all feel energized? Do y'all feel celebrated and honored?
I just wanted to share that across my yard right there, and it's really loud, Greek Fest started. So you guys.
Right.
I was like, yeah, we gotta go get some.
What city?
I'm in Indiana, Carmel, Indiana.
Okay,
We got a huge Greek Orthodox church that I live by, and all of a sudden the music started. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in
go with
Athens.
George's and Pascas. Let's go.
George's, I'm gonna be in Athens in October.
Oh,
I'm speaking at an
wow,
event
cool.
in Athens in October. So if anybody's in Athens, and we should have we could have our Oompa party or something, right?
Yeah.
Ginny, I told him that eventually we'll have like a cocktail mocktail that goes along with this, and yeah, we'll create little certificates for you guys, and we'll get those out. But we just wanted to have a dedicated time where we brought you in together, and we're just going to put this on as our closing event every month. And it doesn't matter, like all the wins. Don't compare yourself to what everybody else is doing. Your journey is yours, and it's beautiful. I promise you, your journey is beautiful. But if you guys just stay plugged in, you're like just plug into each other and support each other, and you guys are gonna get what you need. I always say the path is paved by walking on it. Like we've got to go out there and see what works, and we don't know until we do it. And there's no such thing as failure. It's only feedback, right? We're just getting feedback from what not to do next time. Yeah, but this has been exciting. Anything else anybody wants to share?
I just want to say thank you all to Angel and Jenny, and to Jamie, and also just to like, I just started the program in the end of May, I think it was, but like I've seen so many different enhancements that have come in the last 2 months, really, where we have more access to you all and there's more calls. And that's been a huge, it's been super, super helpful. So thank you for making all of those changes. I know you're doing other changes on the pricing side, but thank you for making those changes. I think it's making the program so much more valuable, and easier for even me to sell to my friends. It's like, wow, the amount of hands-on support that you get in this program is, and I've been in a lot of masterminds as well, like beyond anything I've really ever experienced or on a daily basis. So
So
thank you.
a big step for us, a big change for us. And I don't know, Ginny, was it 2 months ago? We moved Ginny from sales into delivery, and she's like, no, I love sales. I want to stay in sales, right? I don't know if I really want to come into delivery. I'm like, you're so good at it, and I would just love to have you on this team. And I will tell you, her and I, we just gel, right? Like we're on the same page. We've got the same mission. We've got the same dream. And so a lot of those changes, Janae, that you're seeing and that interaction and that love, that's Ginny's touch. And that's Ginny's touch to the group. So
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Jenny.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, it's been really, this is really fun. Like like I said, it's just fun to see you guys like doing the things and winning and seeing like all these little changes that are adding up. So
Yeah.
And I love hearing, this was really good to hear because there's no comparisons. And, I have a full practice, but we want to expand. And so I love hearing that George says I commit 3 hours to it, because I have been committing like 3 hours a week. I'm like, well, if George can commit 3 hours, I'm going to find time to commit 3 hours. And it just makes sense. I used to question kind of when I came in here, like, does Jamie know what he's talking about? I don't know. I'm just, until POS gets 2 weeks ago, I'm just going to stop questioning anything they do, and we're going to keep tweaking it. And if I did not have Jeannie, though, I mean, Jenny, if you didn't have that, there'd be a lot of still questions about my workshop. So I'm so glad that they switched you, but I'm just not going to question, just going to keep doing it and gonna just stop like wondering.
Can I say one other thing? I don't know who I forgot who I was talking to. Thanks to your post, Angel, in LinkedIn, I had 2 more podcasts, and they were not really from Need a Guest, but they just saw your post on the 100 podcast. But one thing, as I was speaking to her, with her after the interview, we talked for a little bit, and I noticed that a lot of folks from Media Firestorm, they go to the website, not the directory. And when they see something that is interesting, they just post a comment there. Oh, I'm interested. I could do this. I'll give you a tip. I never did that. I always message the person because you have the information. So I take the extra minute there to send a message. Just DM the person. Hey, look, I'm Georges. Based on what you do, what you're looking for, I'm a good fit. This is a little bit about me, and that works. That works a lot. If you just are kind of like more passive and say, oh yeah, please remember me. I'm interested. I can do it. Don't leave a comment. Just reach out to the host. Yeah.
yeah, it's taking those little extra steps that set you apart. They go so far. So many people are just really lazy, right, with their reach out. Not here, right, and not us, but in general. We see it all the time. So we love that you guys are just taking those extra steps, and it totally adds up and makes a difference. But I want to be very respectful of your afternoons. I know you guys have a lot going on. So we will see you back here next month, celebrating you again. I will post this inside of the community as well, and I might even put this on my YouTube channel because this rocks. Like, this is just give you all a little extra visibility. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna really quick around the horn. Name, how we can get in touch with you, like how you serve your clients and what we can get in touch with you. So I have that for marketing if somebody wants to check you out or bring you on as a podcast guest. So, Xanet, I'll start with you.
I'm Xanet Paylette, and I'm a sex and intimacy educator and coach. And I really specialize in helping couples in sexless marriages who have very challenging intimacy issues reconnect and regain their intimacy. And you can connect with me at howtoimprovemylovelife.com.
Beautiful, beautiful. Carla, how about you?
Yeah, I'm Carla Wainwright. I am a midlife alchemist, and I help women 40 plus regain their vibrancy and their zest and love for life by bridging sacred practices and science. And you can find me at vibrancyguide.com.
Love that. I love that. Shannon.
I love what you guys do. So this is like all happy wellness people. You can find me at sscoulter.com, and I'm Shannon. And I help empower people to take back their time, energy, and focus from screens so they can really get back to the joy of living.
And how do they get in touch with you?
sscoulter.com.
You said that. I
I
apologize.
did. It's okay.
Yeah, right? Dr. D, how about you?
Hi, I'm Dr. D. I am the neuroscience coach, and you can get a hold of me through Blue Egg Leadership, and we're working on stuckcycles.com. I am passionate about helping people get unstuck, and that's what we do for you.
I love that. You're dynamite. Georges.
Yeah, I'm Georges Cordova, and I'm a holistic health coach. I work with people who are dealing with cancer or any other chronic disease. I help them transform their health and vitality doing the holistic health approach. I'm also a nutritionist. I use that in my programs, also as a hypnotherapist. So we have something in common there, Dr. D. And you can find me at Is Your Health, www.isyourhealth.com.
Isyourhealth.com. Postgres, did you want to say anything? Because I didn't want to just ignore you on the screen.
Oh no, I think Dr. D covered it, so that's
Yeah.
great.
Right. How about you, Miss Ginny?
Well, yeah, you guys, thanks so much for all being here, and thanks for being an amazing part of our program. So guys, if you're out there and you're listening to this and you stumbled upon it on YouTube and you think that this sounds like an amazing program and you want to be a part of this amazing group, you can find us at needaguest.com. So you can join our online group, and then from there we'll be in touch, with other ways to work with us.
Yeah, this was not intended to be like a marketing thing, but you guys are so good. I just want to share you with the world because of what you guys are doing. And so thanks so much for coming to our celebration call. You guys rock. You guys are amazing. And we love celebrating you. Cheers, everybody. Have a great night.
Everybody, happy weekend.